That call was horrendous.
I'm speechless.
I believe Twitter just blew up. Orestes, Estrada, Barry, LeBrock, your thoughts?
I've seen some terrible calls to end games on the bases, even on strikeouts and stuff. That was horrendous. Marty Foster, you're gonna just
Marty
kick
Barrett.
Is it Marty Barrett or is it Foster? I'm sorry.
I believe it's Barrett.
Yeah, no, it's Foster, I believe. But listen, you're gonna hate yourself because this call is probably gonna cost him from being in the World Series. It was so bad if they start picking umpires.
Marty Foster.
Yeah,
Marty Barrett's the old second baseman for the Red Sox.
Exactly.
I'm sorry, Marty Foster. Marty Barrett's like, yeah, call me Marty Foster. So we're going to just send it right out back to the guys who called the game. They had a pretty good seat for the whole night. And the final batter, of course, let's go out to Dwayne and Brian. And guys, I just got to get your thoughts. I guess we'll start at the end. First things first, your thoughts on the Ben Zobrist strikeout.
Yeah, first things first, you're probably right. Marty Foster probably is looking for an alias right now. It was an abominable call. You can't argue strikes. Joe Madden said, hey, forget that. I'm going to argue this. I thought the look on Ben Zobrist's face told the whole story. And when Foster leaned in and said something to Zobrist, boy, I would have loved to have been the proverbial fly on the wall just to see what he could have been thinking and what he could have said to Ben Zobrist.
Yeah, and for me, it's the reaction of Joe Nathan after he threw this pitch. I mean, he is the guy that wants it to be a strike more than anybody, but there's the breaking ball. It's off the plate away, and it's down. The thing almost bounces. I mean, I don't know what you could say. This speaks volumes by itself. And you could see Marty Foster right there taking a good look at it before he punches out Ben Zobrist. Just a horrendous call, and you'll see just how close it came to bouncing.
Well, it was low and it was outside. And so I don't know what about those two combinations would cause Foster to call that a strike in any form. And let's take a closer look at Nathan. Wow.
There you go. This guy has the most vested in that pitch being a strike, and even he's like, you got to be kidding me. They called that for strike three. And here's the worst part about it. Bad calls happen. Umpires make bad calls all the time. But to end a ball game, to decide the outcome of a game where the Rays were able to scratch and claw from 5-1 back to 5-4, and you've got Evan Longoria coming to the plate, that is just a travesty.
Well, the Rays had scored 2 runs in the 8th. They had scored 1 in the 9th to close it to 1. They had the walk. They thought they had the walk drawn by Zobrist. 2 men would have been on with Evan Longoria to the plate. That's exactly what the Rays wanted. But it's all denied on that final call of the game. And, boy, the Rays, it's going to take a while to get their minds around this and work their way through this. It is a very disappointing way to end the ball game.